Okay, so for this video I will do something different. I will do this voiceover, so I will explain why I choose this comp and my thinking throughout the battles. So here, as we can see, the first comp is Moonlight Cecilia, Viken, and DC. I first of all, I've been testing Purrgis a lot just because I really like his in-game design. So I've been testing a lot of stuff with him, different comps, how does he react to different enemies, how can he deal with T-side Bellona, DC, that kind of stuff. And so I chose him because for this enemy comp, as you can see, Viken, DC, and Cecilia, they don't have sustain at all. They are just like kind of pure damage. Cecilia is there just to tank the hits and make the team more annoying. But so far, I think if we can out-sustain them, we are pretty much okay. So right now, Cecilia will ult and hopefully Purrgis will counter-attack and get rid of that buff. That was great, and he landed a stun. I feel that Purrgis, after he got buffed, he's not exceptional, but he's a very good unit. I will be skilling him up until plus 15, so I will show you later how that works. I'm free to play, so I don't have a lot of molas, but I will do my best to skill him up as fast as possible. So in this match, we can see here that Viken almost kills my DN, but after that she's kind of done with damage after that combo. Sometimes Vikings have R and L, and they can be very annoying. Here I was lucky with Purrgis damage, landing a crit, and then Rin proccing Dust Devil, which killed the Viken. And after that, I think this match was just over. Purrgis will finish off DC, and Cecilia will just stay there. She will stall this fight for kind of a long time. Okay, so for the next battle, here you can see that my DC was faster than his root seed. That's very weird because my DC is not that fast, and usually root seeds are crazy fast. So I think we could say this player doesn't have the best gear. I went with a very lazy comp. It's just like my DC, my Fighter Magia, and Destina will not die to that team because they are very tanky, and it feels just impossible that something bad will happen. So I just went with that, and yeah, it's not a pleasant fight to watch because it takes a long time, because we don't have a hard-hitting DPS. It's just DC dealing all the damage and sometimes Maya landing a crit here and there, but that's it. I knew this player was not didn't have the best gears because his awakenings, his heroes awakenings were not at max. They only had like 5 awakenings. So after that, I kind of realized he didn't have good gears. So yeah, this fight was pretty boring. Okay, so this fight was a bit crazy because whenever I see DC on the enemy team, most of the time I want to bring ML Rin to counter her debuffs, because Rin grants immunity to all the team, and my Rin is super fast. She's my fastest unit as of right now. So I always bring her, but a lot of times she's not like a good DPS. I think she's just like a support DPS, and I end up lacking damage, so I get killed because the enemy team just outdamaged my teams. And in this battle, it almost happened. As you can see, only DC's S3 took half of Emelrin health, and I was not sure if I was going to win this battle, so I really needed to think about what I wanted to do. So DC is just a threat. She's a threat. I lost a battle in this guild war using Tamai's area offensive, and I lost it because I forgot to equip my DC, my Tamarin with an artifact. I usually equip her with Wondrous Potion Vial, but this time I forgot to do that, and I lost the battle because DC was just super speedy and I misplayed a lot. So when I was doing this battle, I really wanted to kill DC. She was the target, just get rid of DC. And I think it was the best decision because my Rin can't kill Moonlight Ken. If she attacks Moonlight Ken, she will get counterattack and then she's gone. She's done. So my plan for this battle was just first step, take out DC. The second step will be wait for Cartuja's S3 to have Soulburn, so we can learn the defense break and stun on Moonlight Ken, and then kill Moonlight Ken. But since my Cartuja is super slow, I was having a lot of trouble trying to coordinate the attacks. So the Moonlight Ken will be defense broken and stunned for a long time. So this fight turned out to be very long, because I needed to be careful on when to hit Moonlight Ken and when to hit Cecilia and stuff like that. But we won this fight. Actually, after this moment, nothing very impressive happens. My Rin was always about to die, but since Montmorency is crazy good, she managed to keep her alive, which was great. And actually, this is my first time using Montmorency in Guild Wars. I think I 6-starred her like the last week, so I think she did an amazing job. I've been talking with people from Veritas Guild, and I've noticed that they gave me the advice to really focus on Montmorency. I watch a lot of pro videos, so I followed that advice, and I don't regret it at all. If you guys have Montmorency and you can 6-star her and invest on her, she's a very good investment. So after this, in this fight I made some mistakes. I used Cartuja's Soulburn when Ken was about to get his turn, so I stunned him, but then he gets his turn, so he's just defense broken and not stunned anymore, so the threat is still there. He's just very dangerous, a very dangerous character. So I needed to wait more time because of that mistake, but I was able to clear this fight easily, thanks to Montmorency. And for the last clip, we have another Purrgis fight. As I've said before, I really want to try Purrgis out, make him work, try to see what suits him better. Right now he's on a counter set, HP counter set, so he's been doing great in Guild Wars, I think. Sometimes I lose because of my mistake of picking wrong team comps and not because of him not being useful. And in this fight, I picked Assassin Collie. And the purpose of Collie was just to have a strong DPS. I feel like Collie's DPS is amazing. She can be very annoying. And I was not worried about Kayron because Kayron will focus Purrgis. And since my Purrgis is very tanky, I knew he wouldn't die because of Kayron's S3. So everything went I feel as expected. I mean, I was lucky with getting some crit attacks on my Purrgis, and since my Collie is super speedy, we were able to finish off the SS Bellona very easily. So now all that's left is Kayron and Angelica, and of course we want to get rid of Kairon, proc his immortality, so he will focus Purrgis and stop proccing his S1 on everyone. And yeah, after this we managed to take him very low. I feel like his S3 is not dangerous because of Purrgis. Purrgis can take it, but his S1 is very dangerous because he hits everyone. He just deals massive damage. So here I was thinking, should I just kill Kairon or go for Angelica? So I just went for Kairon to proc the immortality, as I said before. So now that we proc that, he will focus Purrgis. Then I will just call his S3 and with Burn on Angelica, so we'll deal a lot of damage and stun her. And now that both of them are low, I think this match is just over. I only upload 2 fights this time because I raged on the second fight. I had a draw, and I could have won the battle, so I was very angry and sad. So only 2 matches for this video. I will load some Purrgis arena footage I recorded. I have many footage in Challenger, some of them in Challenger 1 and stuff like that. As I said before, I'm free to play and I don't invest money, and sometimes I don't invest a lot of time on this game, but I really enjoy it. I hope this video was useful for you. If you liked it, share it, subscribe, and thanks for watching.